This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Häagen-Dazs strawberries and cream ice cream. I bought this particular one for €3.69 on sale yesterday. Usually those things are a bit more expensive than that. Let's take a quick look at the nutrition table right here, the asterisks at the bottom. Head company is General Mills. Let's take a look at the ingredients list right here. Oh yeah, that's a bit difficult to read. I guess let's pause it here and let's pause it here so that you've got the entire picture in 3 different languages. Nothing on the bottom, and when we take off this thing we have just a little foil right here. Let us do the usual thing and slice this apart. I guess I'll just do it like this. So we've got strawberries and cream. I wanted to review this particular ice cream I think a year or a year and a half ago. Unfortunately it didn't last long enough in the freezer and it was consumed before it could be reviewed, which was a bit unfortunate. It wasn't consumed by me, so I can't even tell you how it was. But I found this. They hadn't had too many of these left in the freezer shelves, and I thought I might as well go for this one now. Well, on the inside it does look simple. We've got our ice cream and then we've got our what feels like strawberry pieces. Yes, it really does look like that as well when you get really close to it. What does it say? Strawberry ice cream with strawberry pieces. Alright, yeah, that's just looking like it does here. I put the other half in the freezer so that it doesn't melt on me entirely, and we're going to take a closer look at this now. Let us zoom in for that. So we've got our ice cream all around, our ice cream base. Just scraping it with a spoon. Feels nice and soft and creamy. We've got our strawberry pieces right here. Let's take a look at let's take a taste test of this particular ice cream. Let's go for a bit of a softer spoonful up top and some harder stuff from the bottom. Looks pretty good. The first spoonful tasted rather natural. It tastes almost exactly like strawberry milk. If you were to freeze it properly so that you've got actually an ice cream and not just an ice block. But it doesn't taste artificial at all. It's just very, very nicely tasting. Almost exactly like strawberry milk as an ice cream. So far, so good. Let's take a bit off the sides right here so that it doesn't splatter or melt all over the table. So far, I really have to say that I'm impressed. I said it previously and I'll say it again. It tastes natural. It does not have any kind of aftertaste, nothing artificial about it in that regard. It even smells of strawberries and strawberry milk. More of strawberries actually than strawberry milk, but I'm really impressed. This is a very simple ice cream and it just seems to be incredibly well done. Now let's take a look at some of these strawberry pieces right here. I assume that they are going to be a little bit difficult to get out. There we got one. Let's try to get a bit more of that. Yeah, it just looks like a frozen strawberry. All the seeds on the outside. It looks good. And the same goes for the actual eating of this strawberry piece. I'm personally not a big fan of that particular texture of frozen fruit. It's kind of weird to me, but it doesn't taste of anything else than a frozen strawberry. I am thoroughly impressed. So I don't really know what to say at this particular point in time. I'm going to finish this half off and I'll give you my verdict in just a second. The consumption process is now complete and I'm ready to share my thoughts about this particular product. As you might have noticed, I did enjoy this ice cream. I really did. It smelled good, it tasted good, it looked good. I mean, it was cheaper than usual, but still, everything just left a very good impression on me. The first impression overall at the very start, no complaints in that regard. It looked alright, and everything was distributed nicely enough for me at least. And the ice cream was nice and bright. They didn't use any artificial coloring to make it look like pinkish, which is often done with strawberry ice cream, but they have these actual strawberry pieces in there to give a certain red to white contrast, so they don't really even need to do that. Which is good, because I like simpler ice creams overall, I've got to say. Over the years I've really come to like a very simple setup. And just having the ice cream and the strawberry pieces without any artificial colouring, it's nice. Consistency and texture wise, I've got also nothing to complain. The ice cream itself was nice and creamy, nice and soft. It stayed on the spoon very well. It wasn't even too runny, which is something that sometimes is a bit unfortunate with some ice creams. And I said in this particular review right here that I have to scrape from the sides just a little bit. But when I was finishing off this entire thing, it stayed together rather well. It wasn't just pouring all over the floor over here, which is certainly nice. Taste-wise, the ice cream itself tasted nice, of strawberry ice cream, and the strawberry pieces of course tasted of frozen strawberries. Other than that, there is nothing. And what they simply said that they would provide in a taste spectrum, they delivered on wonderfully. So I can't deduct any points in the taste department either. Overall, in the theme realization as well, like this is, they advertise it as something very simple, and they gave us something very simple, which is just beautifully tasting. It looks good, it smells good, it tastes good. It's overall just a very nicely balanced, pleasant, enjoyable product. And you don't have that with all of these new fancy ice creams. This is by no means new, but the more recent, like American style, that has established itself over here in Europe as well. We didn't have these pint ice creams until Ben & Jerry's came along quite some time ago, but certainly not since forever. Something that I also like, they do not only keep it simple with the actual, description of the flavor that they're supplying, but when you look at the ingredients list, we've got just fresh cream, we've got condensed or evaporated milk, we've got strawberries, sugar, and egg yolk. That is really it. Maybe they put some other stuff in here that they simply do not have to label on the packaging, because it's maybe just traces or small amounts that do not need to be disclosed. But a short ingredients list like this one here is something that I certainly appreciate. At first I was struggling a little bit. I had the nutrition table right here, and usually the ingredients list are a bit longer, and this is just 2 lines of ingredients. The rest is just how to store it, and the thing at the very top was just leave it out for 10 to 15 minutes to make it easier to get out of this particular pint. It is really surprising that there is just so little in here, and I guess that's just telling us that there doesn't need to be a whole lot of stuff in there for something to be actually really good. Strawberries and cream ice cream from Häagen-Dazs seems to be my new benchmark when it comes to strawberry ice cream. I've never had anything like this before that tastes so good and lacks any aftertaste. No artificial aftertaste at all. Nothing. And I mean, even I cut through the packaging, maybe there's some colouring or something going in there. Even with that, nothing. And that is something I really enjoy about this particular product, I have to say. So overall, on a scale from 1 to 10, this one gets a 9.29. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching again, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.